What up? It's your boy LQ, Mr. Real Deal Fantasy HQ, and welcome to another great episode of RotoBaller Fantasy Sports YouTube channel. Please make sure you like and subscribe. We're almost at 20K, but I got a sneaky starter for you this weekend at the tight end position, and I think Baltimore Ravens tight end Isaiah Likely has a juicy matchup against the Rams. Now, he got his first start in Week 12 once Mark Andrews was removed out of the question, being with injury. He didn't perform at a top notch. I mean, 8 fantasy points is not ideal for guys that we think are going to step up and at least put up 10 points. But he had a 20% target share, and he led the Ravens, all Ravens, the wide receivers, running backs, and etc. He led the team in receiving yards, only 40, but I really think that you need to take account of that, of him being still involved in the offense and having a focal point in him when it comes to positions of the field, middle of the field, where he can make the breakaway plays, et cetera, et cetera. I really think he's a talented tight end, a big body tight end that can be targeted in the red zone. So they're coming off of a bye. So the Ravens going against the Rams. And I think you start your tight ends when you're going against the Rams. Now, they're allowing the third most fantasy points per game to tight ends and the tied second of the most touchdowns allowed to tight ends as well. So you got to look at the matchup and look at plug and play situations here, because you got Trey McBride on bye. He's the only tight end that's notable that's on bye. I'm not really interested in Logan Thomas, but Trey McBride going on bye kind of puts some people in a tight spot. And here's the thing, Isaiah Likely is still available in 40% of leagues. So he's still out there highly available to you where you can plug and play him this week going against my Rams. And look, I love my Rams, but they just cannot stop the tight end. 3 of the last 4 games, they've allowed 13 plus fantasy points to tight ends. And I really feel as though Isaiah Likely has a juicy matchup this week where you can sneak him in as a little sneaky starter, because again, he's still available to you on the waiver wire. Now, I really look at this offense too and how it will kind of flow through. Now, in week 12, who led that team in targets was Zay Flowers. Zay Flowers is going to have a great matchup this weekend as well with some of these random cornerbacks. I really think they're young. They're still flying around. They're still learning some things. They were able to hold it down against Joe Flacco, but got Lamar Jackson this week. So I think this offense will be able to excel to a point. Hopefully, I hope my Rams still come out of the win, but Isaiah Likely is still a focal point. Zay Flowers will probably be the alpha. A lot of attention will probably be on Odell Beckham as well, because he's a sneaky starter as well who can get the ball off a slant and take it to the house. He's having a productive season so far as well. But I just want to emphasize that the volume is there on the table for Isaiah Likely with a juicy matchup this week going against the Rams. So you should be going out there, pick him up if you're in a tight position, because again, you still have other tight ends that you have some questions about that you're putting in starting lineups when it comes to their health or overall performance. Maybe the matchup is bad this week. So I think you can pivot to Isaiah Likely to be a reliable, fantasy start this week against the Rams. Again, just based on the matchup, because a lot of people, this is win or die or lose or whatever the case may be, however it go, do or die. That's what it is. But I really feel as though if you need to make the right decisions, and sometimes it's not all about playing the right players. Like I'm sitting Justin Herbert this week. I mean, it sounds disgusting, but I just am. But I really feel as though you have to make these hard decisions, and a lot of names are still out there, like the Dallas Goddard, who's still in question of his health and all these other things. I know he's practicing and stuff like that. But here's the thing: I'm not too sure if I want to take the wait and see approach, or do I just want to full send a guy like that. So that's where some of these situations are with some people. But I really think you can really capitalize right now, being that he's still out there for you, and slide him in. Just slide him in real nice, and then he's going to put up some points. I'm expecting at least 10 plus points. Maybe he even finds the end zone, because like I said, he's a big body target, very talented, and the matchup is there for him. So hopefully this information was able to help you. Quick video. I don't want to keep you here too long, but please make sure you guys like and subscribe. We're almost at 20K, people. We're literally right there. I think we can knock this out before next week or the end of next week. Let's get these subscriptions up this weekend as well. But please make sure you like and subscribe to the RotoBaller Fantasy Sports YouTube channel. And listen, you can leave your start and sit comments on this video as well, and I'll answer them all the way up until game time. And of course, you guys can follow me on Real Deal Fantasy on all social media platforms. Until next time.